Man, this CD was crazy trying to purchase, man. Not the physical CD, but the night that the digital dropped on iTunes. I don't know what was going on with the deluxe version, but for some reason the shit just wouldn't download. It say purchase, but you go into the Apple Music library and it wasn't there. So around 9 o'clock, the album was on iTunes, you know what I mean? But for some reason, the deluxe edition was having issues, you know what I'm saying, uploading. Maybe because it had the problem with the documentary, which was another great thing about this album. But as you see, this is the standard version. I did order the deluxe edition off the little website or whatever that comes with the book and everything like that. And I wish that most of these platforms would stop ruining the surprises that's within the album. You know what I'm saying? Or if you had the deluxe version of the booklet, they kind of gave the title, he hinted to the hidden title of his next album. And it's like, man, like, I get you looking for shit that's story worthy, but it's just like, let the fans, you know what I mean, have that, keep that online. But it takes away from, you know what I mean, a person buying the album, getting a deluxe version and looking for themselves. Now, you don't have to fucking look at the little shit on Complex or wherever the case may be, but at the end of the day, you gonna watch shit when it comes to a particular artist you like. But it's just like, goddamn, like, man, let a motherfucker discover some shit on his own or whatever the case may be. Because the thing that threw me off, it's like, okay, how did people even get the deluxe version? I didn't even know it was in stores. I thought you could only order it off the little website link he had on his Instagram. So if somebody out there got the deluxe edition, that's what's up. More power to you. But I did enjoy the album. I'm still gonna review it, so I'm not gonna give all my thoughts to it. A lot of criticism that people are, like I said, mad at about the album, the whole race thing. They feel like some of the concepts are kind of unoriginal or boring, but we expected that when it come to Logic, you know what I mean? So I'm not really particularly mad about that. Me listening to the album, it kind of sounds like it's a continuation of the Incredible 2 story in a sense because of the last record. And I was like, okay, I could have swore he said this wasn't in the same, I guess, time frame or whatever from the Incredible True Story. But I'm guessing this next album gonna tie all of it in from the first, second, third. But it just seemed different because, the first Under Pressure was different. Then Incredible True Story is different from Everybody. And the whole concept behind Everybody was kind of unique in a way, and it was different. It's like the one guy is everybody, and he's rapping from the perspective of everybody on this album going through what they're going through, and I was like, wow. But if you want to put everything into a pot and really understand it and it mixes well, watch the documentary. I would say watch the documentary before you listen to the album, because it'll give you more perspective on the body of work, you know what I mean? So I happened to watch the documentary, and it's kind of emotional. I'm not gonna hold you, back or whatever, but a lot of people don't have Apple Music or whatever the case may be, so I do believe he's putting a documentary on his YouTube channel. But when you watch it, you heard the album already. But for those who didn't hear the album already, you want to wait for the documentary. Watch the documentary and then listen to the album, and you'll definitely get a wider scope of, what this album is about. But I mean, overall, I fuck with it. It's another great body of work from Logic, and yeah, man, you got a chance to go out and support it, go out and support it, and let me know in the comments what you think. Damn, I didn't even get to see this movie yet. But yeah, so I didn't get to see this movie yet, but definitely I want to check it out. The first one caught me off guard and it was actually good. This one I'm hearing mixed reviews about, but the music that's in the movies always, capture me or make me feel a certain way. Because if you listen to the music played throughout the first movie, it's kind of different than the average movie where they just take like songs that we know. Not saying that these aren't songs that we know. I think particularly maybe one of these two tracks I remember my stepdad used to listen to, but it just, the music helps with the visuals in the movie. So that's why I actually picked this up. I couldn't find the first one. I was looking for the first soundtrack. I don't really do a lot of soundtracks. I did the Suicide Squad soundtrack, think I got 8 Mile, 50 Cent soundtrack or whatever. But it's that, I guess that's not really a soundtrack, but you get what I'm saying. But I definitely feel like I had to just buy this because they kept talking about it online and talking about it, you know, on social media and shit like that. So I'm like, let me just check it out. So I look at the track list, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, and from the clips in the trailers of the movie, kind of dope. And I know that the person, Star-Lord, you know, he's a real music head and everything like that, and so am I. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and check this out. You know, I kind of skimmed through it. I haven't really fully sat with it yet, but I definitely want to listen to it and then go see that movie. So I'll probably go check the movie out maybe in a week or so. You know, I mean, I'm not really in a rush to go see it, but yeah, I just had to pick that one up, man. So y'all let me know if y'all saw the movie, what y'all think about it. 1